awesome minds, welcome back. So, if you are a student who is new to learn about the concepts of electricity, a science enthusiast, or a teacher who wants to brush up their concepts, this video is for you. By the end of this video, we will know about what is an electricity, what is an electrical system, simple electrical circuit, components of electrical circuit, advantages and disadvantages of an electrical circuit over pictorial diagrams. Second one, electricity and electrical system. Before we understand what is electricity, it is important to recall that what is energy. Energy is the ability to do work or the ability to cause some change. So basically, the energy can neither be created nor be destroyed, and it exists in various forms like light, heat, chemical energy, potential energy, kinetic energy, and so on. So electricity is one of the forms of energy. It powers several devices which runs on electric current. So in our everyday life, we use many gadgets such as laptops, computers, TV, air fryer, hair dryer, and so many more. Electricity is a form of energy caused by moving electric charges. The smallest particle of a matter is called an atom. Inside an atom, there are three kinds of particles. First one is a proton, that is the positively charged particle. Second one is the electron, that is the negatively charged particle. And the third one, the neutral particle called as neutron. So why I am telling about all these three particles is electricity is the flow of electrons or the negatively charged particles through any wire. An electric circuit is a pathway which allows electric current to flow. In everyday life, we use several appliances, right? So every electrical appliance, of course, use electricity. And inside them, they have got parts which are called as electrical systems. So if you assume like our human body, every part inside our human body is essential for a particular role. Similarly, in electric circuit, the electrical systems have got essential role to play for a smooth working of the gadget. Components of electrical circuit. First one is voltage source, battery. Battery provides energy. So you can consider it as a fuel of your racetrack. A battery has a positive and negative end. Then it comes in various shapes and sizes. When the two poles of a battery are connected, then the flow of current takes place in a closed circuit. There is a myth that batteries store electrical energy, but in actual, battery stores chemical energy. When the chemicals inside the battery react, this chemical potential energy is converted into electrical energy. Electric pathways or wires. So these wires act as the roads of the racetracks and which allow electrons to travel. So when current flow through wires, these wires are usually made up of copper, which is a good conductor of electricity. And also you might have observed that the wire is connected with another non-metal, that is either plastic or it can be rubber, which do not allow electricity to pass through them. So the ones which allow the electricity to pass through them are called as conductors, and the materials which do not allow electricity to pass through them are therefore known as the insulators. Third one, the load. So it is the light bulb. Generally these light bulbs are used in the circuit as if when your car reaches the finishing line, the energy is used here. So the bulb will glow if the circuit is complete, and if the circuit is broken, that is if it is not complete, the bulb will not glow. Light bulb consists of the glass bulb, wires, metal casing, filament and metal tip. Number 4, switches. The switches act like the traffic signals on your track. So suppose if the switch is open, that means it doesn't allow the electric current to flow through the circuit. Whereas if the switch is closed, that means the electric current can flow through the circuit and the circuit is complete. So the other two components include resistors and capacitors. Resistors act like the speed bumps on your track. So therefore, these resistors slow down the speed of electric current, whereas the capacitors store the energy for later use. They act like the pit stops for your cars. Now, how do we represent these circuits? We use circuit diagrams. So instead of drawing the actual picture of the component, we use standard symbols. Here is why. Simplified representation, easier to understand connections, universal language. Electrical technicians worldwide understand these symbols, easy to design and troubleshoot, helps in planning circuits effectively. The pictorial diagrams might look a bit cluttered, therefore these circuit diagrams are way more easier to understand. But it's also important to know both of them. Did you know that the first demonstration of electric light in India took place in 1879 in Kolkata? Yes, this was a significant moment during the British colonization when India marked its journey into the world of electricity. That's it for today's electrifying lesson. If you found this video useful and informative, please like, share and subscribe and stay charged until we meet again in our next session. Till then, goodbye.